Okay guys, guess what day it is? It is now 12 a.m. Central Time, I believe, which means that it is now July 10th, and that means that the Cramathon has begun. I am starting my Cramathon with Why We Broke Up. I've been kind of in a book slump lately, and this is the one book out of all the books that I'm super excited about, so hopefully this brings me out of my slump and makes me read a little faster. Okay, so it is now 1:04 of July 10th and I am falling asleep, but this book is really good so far. I'm only about here. I'm on page 81 and this book is really good. The writing style is really different than what I was expecting, but it's a good book so far. Okay guys, so it is now 8:58 a.m. and I have read for about an hour and I am about halfway through this book and I am on page 157 and this book is really good. I am flying through it. It has been keeping me very intrigued. So yeah, I have to go get ready because I have to do some stuff today, but I will update you guys next when I get the chance to read again. So it's been a while since I updated you guys. It is now 8:50 p.m. on July 10th and I finished my first book, Why We Broke Up. If you guys are following me on Goodreads, you know that I loved this book and I figured out that Daniel Handler is actually Lemony Snicket, which makes so much more sense. And if you guys haven't read this book, you should, because I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. And it was a really good book. I have moved on to The Enchanted by Renee Denfeld, and right now it's kind of like it's a slow start, so it's kind of taking me a while to get into it. I am currently on page 21. And hopefully I finish this tonight because tomorrow I have a really busy day. I probably won't be reading because I'm going to a water park all day and it's the first Saturday that I've been off of work in like I don't know how long, so I'm super excited. Hopefully I continue to read this and I want to finish this tonight, that way that even if I don't read tomorrow, I'll still be on track to finish the last 3 books on Sunday and Monday. Good morning guys, it is currently 7:31 a.m. on July 11th, which is day 2 of the Cramathon. And the last time I updated you guys, I told you that I was like 21 pages into The Enchanted by Renee Denfeld, and I haven't read since then. Like, I haven't read that much, so much that it doesn't even look like I started reading it. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna get to reading today. I'm going to a water park, as I told you guys. I'll probably read when I get home or tomorrow. Hey guys, okay, so it is now 11:05 p.m. and I have read for about 15 minutes of The Enchanted and I am falling asleep. I am currently on page 47. I read in 15 minutes, so a good 25 pages, so I'm pretty happy with myself. I am, as you can tell, I still have a lot to go, but I'm happy. I'm getting more into the book. Hopefully I get more into the book and I start enjoying it more, because right now it's just kind of like, it feels like a chore, and I don't want this book to be a chore because it intrigued me when I read the synopsis, so I'm really hoping I get more into it. It is now 8:43 p.m. of day 3 of the Cramathon, which is July 12th, and I have been working all day. I got home around 5 and I fell asleep and woke up at like 7:45, so no reading done at all, which is pretty sad because I had a lot of chances to read and I didn't take it. I'm gonna have one more go at this book, and if I don't get into it, I'm probably gonna switch to the next book, because this book it's not a book that I just want to like rush into reading, because it's not a type of book that I usually go for, and I feel like it's more of a book that I need to like sit back and relax and read it. But if not, I'm just gonna move on to the next book in the Cramathon, because those are books that I can cram. Okay guys, it is now 9:15 p.m. and I have read another 20 pages of this and it's not that I can't get into it, it's just it has this like dark theme around it, and it's not really something that I want to read right now, so I'm going to move on to the next book, which is The Assassin's Blade, and I'll probably only read 1 or 2 novellas in there. Good morning, guys. It is now 7:08 a.m. of day 4 of the Cramathon, and a little update. I did start reading The Assassin's Blade last night, and I'm currently on page 19. I've been up for about 2 hours, not being able to go back to sleep, but I decided, you know what, let me just try to read this. Ow, just hit myself in the face. Let me try to read this and see how it goes. So it is now 11:17 a.m. and I have just finished the first novella of The Assassin's Blade. I started reading about 30 minutes ago, so it took me about 30 minutes to read that novella, and it was good, of course, because SJ Mass is the best. So yeah, 2 books down, 3 more to go. Today is the last day for the Cramathon, and I am racing to finish as many books as I possibly can. I will be reading The Statistical Probability of Love at First Sight. So this will be my next book, and this is also the Read 2 Books in 24 Hours book. It is now 11:52 a.m. and I am on chapter 4 of The Statistical Probability of Love at First Sight. So I've been reading for about 30 minutes. Not too much opinions right now, but we'll see how it goes. It is now 7:24 p.m. and I have just finished The Statistical Probability of Love at First Sight. I gave this book a 4 out of 5 stars, and it was a cute book. It wasn't too romancy. It had a lot of family elements, a lot of stuff to teach you about life, and it was a pretty good book and a nice little short contemporary that I was just hoping for. So I think I'll probably maybe only finish the last book, which I don't remember the name of it right now. But I'm actually kind of happy how far I got on this Cramathon, and I really liked being able to just check off some of the TBRs that have been on my shelf for way too long. It is now Tuesday, July 14th, I believe, and the Cramathon is now over. I only finished 3 books. The other 2 books that I read, I started both of them, but I couldn't get into either of them, and I didn't want to force myself to read something that I didn't want to read, so I only did 3 books, which I'm actually really proud of, because in the span of 4 days, reading 3 books is a pretty big deal for me, because I've been in a book slump lately, so I feel like it's an accomplishment. And it's my first readathon, so just being able to complete some of the challenges made me feel happy. I hope you guys liked my little vlog, and sorry about the shaky hand, but like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, so that is it. I'm going now. Goodbye.